Okay, welcome to tomorrow, which is actually today. But I said it was tomorrow yesterday. But it's today. Did I get that right? I don't even know. Anywho, so what we're thinking about is what you're going to look like on the Minion. You have to think about what you're wearing today. And we can't take too much time to talk about it. We got to dive into it, all right? So we'll go for the easy stuff first. Right? One of the easy things are like eye color. So the first Minion we did, we made it black in the middle. No, not this time. I chose an eye color that I really liked for me. It's like this weird hazel greenish blue sort of a color. See, there it is. So I'm gonna use that instead of the black. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the same white area in there. And now I'm gonna try to, well, the side of the marker's not working too well. I mean, it's filling it in. It's a weird kind of a scratchy color. It's working. I think I kind of like it. All right, I'm gonna do this side here. Obviously, if you don't have markers, you go ahead and use crayons. You know, crayons, got pencils. And that's the color I want right there. Look how cool that is. Look at that. Yeah. It's pretty close, actually. Yeah, so this is a little brighter. All right, but the thing we got to get done first before we really get into all that is black lining all the pencil lines, because we never did that yet. So yeah, you got to go through the whole process. You've got to black everything out. Now, you were using pencil, right? So you want to black everything out. And while you're blacking it out, think about your shirt and what it looks like. Think about the color of your pants. You have to try to figure out with the limited colors that you have, because you might not have the exact color you need. You have to make the best decision you can based on that color. So if you have like an aqua color, but you don't have an aqua color, well, you may have to either pick blue or green, or maybe you can mix them together on the paper to try to shade it in together if you have crayons or colored pencils. Harder to do with markers. But for right now, while you're thinking of what you're wearing, color of your shoes, all that stuff, the color of your glasses, if you wear glasses, you're gonna start blacking out your pencil lines, just like you did on the first Minion. And while you're doing it, you're thinking about what you're wearing. You're thinking about, because you could do two things at the same time now. You can work and think. You're just following the pencil lines. So you can think about this. Think about the colors you're wearing. Think about the colors that you have access to. Think about the decisions that you're going to have to make, because you may not have the color you want. Think about the type of shirt you're wearing. Maybe the drawing that you have on your shirt, or the picture, or the words you have on your shirt, maybe you feel they're very complicated. It's like, oh no, how am I supposed to do all that? Well, start thinking about it. Do you really have to do all that? Let's say you have a football jersey on, and you're not sure if you can get the lettering right on the jersey. Well, you got to start thinking about doing the best you can with it. It doesn't have to look exactly like it. This is a cartoon. It's a Minion. So it doesn't have to look exactly like the shirt that you're wearing. You want to get as close as you can. There we go. And I'm going to black out. Oh, I forgot about the eyes here. Black outline those eyes. Keep thinking about what you're wearing. Keep thinking about the decisions you're going to make, because they're not all going to be exact. You may have to make some creative decisions to get your project done, because you might not have the materials, or you might not have the ability at this time to make something look super exact. Now, if you go home, well, if you are remote in your home, well, you could spend like all day on this thing and making everything super exact if you want. I haven't said it in the beginning, but don't fast forward. Stay with the video, okay? You can always pause, but don't fast forward. So there we go. We're all done with this part. And I feel that for my Minion, I'm still wearing gloves, and I'm choosing the gloves to be black. You can choose to make the gloves a different color, even though you're not wearing gloves today. Maybe you got winter gloves, although I think this week is gonna be really, really warm. So I'm gonna make these black, because I want to keep that Minion thing going. Oh, actually, I went a step further, and I found a chunky black marker with a really, really thick side. So I could get this done like in super time. Whoa, lucky me. Look at this. This is what happens when you're an art teacher and you have all these art supplies in your house. You got all sorts of goodies. There we go. Let's get this side. What I like about these big markers is it's very hard to make a mistake because the edges are so nice that you won't go over. All done with that already. You can always pause, guys. Now, I'm not crazy about the shirt that I'm wearing right now because it's really not an effective shirt to draw. I mean, look at this. I'm going to draw this shirt. No way. So what I did was, I got a different colored shirt. I'm going to wear this shirt because it's more interesting to color in. Well, I'm going to make my whole shirt black. That's kind of boring. I'm going to put this one on right now. Right over my other shirt. I've done changed the game. Look at that. This is a cooler shirt to color. I like this one better. And as I'm looking at my shirt, I'm seeing purple, dark blue, and white. Purple makes up most of it, but I got these dark blue and white lines going through. So that's what I'm gonna make first. So I'm gonna get my dark blue marker here, and I'm gonna go like that across my top, which is my shirt. Now check it out, guys. I have way more lines than that, but it's a cartoon, so I don't have to make all those lines. Just the idea of them. I only made 3. Got way more than 3 on here, but that's all I need right now. And I got my sleeves too, and I have short sleeves, so I'm gonna do that too on here. I'm gonna make short sleeves because I noticed that I have the lines on my arm too. So I'm gonna make sure they're there. 1, 2, 1, 2, because that's really all I should be able to fit. I mean, I have way more than 2. I got 4, it looks like, maybe 5. I only put 2 on there. Now I don't have white to color with. My paper's white. I'm gonna use that to my advantage. So I'm gonna get my purple here, and I'm going to fill in parts of my shirt I can. So let's see. It goes purple, blue, then white. Purple, blue, then white. So I know I'm safe right here. I can make this purple for me as a minion. Safe up here. And then it's white, so I'm not going to color that spot just underneath the blue. I'm going to leave that alone so that I have my white line underneath the blue. So I use the white paper as like my color. Let's see here. Let's do the next part. Underneath, white. Gotta be careful I don't accidentally color it in. I did it. And there we go. Oh, that was it. I got a last part here though. No, I got a last part that I can squeeze a little bit of, oh, I almost made that mistake right there. Whoa, that was close. Oh, almost blew it right there on camera. No editing, I gotta keep it. All right, there's my shirt. Now I gotta do the sleeves, right? So it's still purple, blue, and white. So I'm safe right here, because that's the start. Purple, blue, then white. Get down to the blue again, then white, and I'll finish it up right there. Same thing on this side. Purple, blue, leave room for the white. So your shirt is gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same as mine. Could be a picture of something, could be one solid color. There you go, that's me as a minion. That's pretty close. Ooh. All right, now I have jeans on. I've got jeans. So I gotta put jeans on. Now for the jeans, they're like really dark blue. So I think I'm gonna use that dark blue color for the jeans. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna fill up the whole bottom with that dark blue color because I have the jeans on, and I'm gonna stretch the blue down here right before the shoes start. There we go. Now my shoes are black with these weird kind of peachy lines in it. So I'm gonna get some of my peachy lines in there. Put another one over here. And then the rest is black. It just has that little highlight in there. That's all there is. Let's see, I'm gonna use that thick side, see if I can get it done a little quicker. There's the black side. And we're gonna do down here. Whoa, almost covered up all that beige color there. Careful, Mr. D, careful. Ah. Ooh. All right, let's do this part here. Oh, I lost some of my brown. Look at that. I lost some of it. Oh no. Well, I want to make it look even. So I'm going to make sure I lose it on this side too, to make it look like I meant to, so they look even. All right, glasses. What color are gonna be my glasses? You know what, I'm gonna go with the purple. Not that light purple, I have a darker purple here. I wanna go dark purple for my glasses. That's what I want. Nice dark purple. Ah, look at that. I think I picked the purple because I had that purple on my shirt. So it works really good with it. There you go. And now what I'm gonna do next is for the goggles, I think what I want to do, I'm gonna make the decision. You don't have to, but I'm gonna make the decision of making the rim purple too. Because I have enough room for the eyes that I can add a little bit of purple in here too, especially if you're wearing glasses. This is a decision that you might want to make. Now, depending on who's working on the project, could take a little longer for this, could be a lot more work in here, right? Pants might have sports symbols or pictures on your pants and everything like that. You could have images on your shoes for all I know. You can do that too. So definitely pause this video if I'm going way far ahead, but try not to fast forward. Don't fast forward it. Stay with me, because that means you're rushing out the project and you need to tone it down a bit, calm down a bit, you know, make the coloring really good, show some craftsmanship, a little pride in your work. Make sure you block out all that white underneath. You know what I got to do next, right? It's got to be yellow. It's a minion. This is me as a minion. So I need to do the yellow on here. And I do have a yellow chunky one too. So lucky me. This will get done a little bit faster than normal. All right, arm 1. And arm 2. And the head. Come on, head. Now I just laid this purple down, and I'm starting to wonder if that purple might be a little bit wet. So I'm gonna leave it alone for a minute. I'm gonna work down here instead. I'm gonna skip it and do spots where I think it's gonna be more dry, and then I'll return. Because I don't want to smear the color all over the place. That'd be bad news. Yeah, I know. I got the cool marker, and it makes me work faster. I know, you're all envious. Might be somebody in that class that's doing a good job faster than me, though. Don't rush. Really get that color in nice. Make sure all that white is gone. It makes it look really good when all the white's gone. You know, if you're coloring like this, and it's scribble scrabble looking, you can still see that white. All right, so you want to really block it out. Take your time, block it out. You might not be able to get done with this part of the video for today because you're still drawing and coloring your minion. That's fine. That's awesome, actually. If you're still working on it and class is going to be over before this video is over. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. If you're still working and like I'm done coloring all the yellow parts of Minion and you're still working on the shirt, that's fine. Just keep working on it because you got more days than this, okay? The rest of the projects for the week, you just keep moving through the grade levels, right? Second grade has SpongeBob, third grade has the Among Us, and you could just go right from second to third to fourth, fifth. If you want to try fifth, you can try fifth. It's up to you. Take your time though, pace yourself. Draw in pencil first. Then when you like it, make it black with the black. Then color it in. Do it in stages, like you would a book report, or you're writing like a really good paragraph. And you got to do that practice part first. You want to do the practice part first. Then as the lines get on there and you see the mistakes, you can correct them along the way. And then when you really like the lines, lock them in with the black, color it in, right? There you go. There's my minion right there. I'm happy with it. I'm going to keep this white. I'm going to keep those white. So if you did get this far, if you did, you have something new to do. All right, it's going to be interesting. So here's what you're going to do next. I'm going to get out of my way, minion. Oh, hi. What you're going to do next is you're going to think about your environment. That means the area around the minion, okay? All this, I call it negative space. Positive space is the thing that you drew. Negative space would be all the white that's there. Like even here inside the arm, see that white? It's negative space. All this white, negative space. This isn't negative space, even though it's white, because that white is there for a purpose. That's part of the white of the eye. It's not like this white where it doesn't mean anything because there's nothing there. Unless he's standing in the snow and there's a couple polar bears behind him eating marshmallows and pouring out white glue. I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot of white, but you know what I mean. This white has a purpose. That white is reflecting. This white is part of the eyeball. All this white is nothing burger, right? So I want you to start to think about what you want to put in that environment. And I want you to take at least a minute to start thinking about where this minion that's you is going to be. Where are you going to put him? Are you going to be inside? Or are you going to be outside, right? Are you going to put a social distancing mask on him? You could do that too. It's perfectly fine. Where are you going to be? In your bedroom? Playroom? TV room? Better not, because you're drawing. You should have an art room. Are you going to be outside? Are you going to be in the playground? And even though you might not be able to go to the playground right now, even though some of you can't because of what's going on, doesn't mean that your artwork can't be there. You're a minion. You can do whatever you want. This is pure magic. So you want to go to the playground, you draw the playground, right? You want the city in the background? You want to be standing on a Brooklyn Bridge? Draw a Brooklyn Bridge in the background. Perfectly fine. Where are you as a minion? Are you with Gru? Are you with other minions? Maybe you're looking over and you're seeing somebody else make a minion and you're like their minion and you want to draw them as a minion. Maybe your friend is sitting next to you and you're like, oh, I like that minion. I'm going to draw you in the background because I want all my friends, my minion friends, to be around me. You can do that too. All right, so start thinking. Give yourself a minute. I'm really gonna sit here for a minute. So it's like, all right, I'm looking at the time. All right, so you got to think for a minute. Here we go. Think. Let's see how long I can like not blink too for a whole minute. But you got to think about it. Okay, you got to think. All right, here we go. I can't do it. All right. Still waiting for a minute though. Just think about it. Think about where you're gonna be. You might even have an answer already. Keep thinking. You might already have an answer, but think about detail. If you're like at the playground, fine, you're at the playground, great. What's in the background for the playground? Are you gonna have like slides, baseball field, swings? That thing that you I don't even know if they have them anymore. Those things that you sit on and then somebody pushes it and you spin around. If you ask me, they're kind of dangerous, but I love those things. Seesaws, I have seesaws. Maybe you're in the back of the school, all the playground equipment back there. A couple more seconds, that'll be a full minute. Oh, this is Bruno Mars. I got Bruno Mars playing in the background. All right, that's a minute. That's a minute. Now, you have your idea, right? It's in your head. It's in your head. Just keep it there. What you're going to do now is for the next 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to turn to a neighbor. Don't get up and walk up to him. You're not supposed to do that right now, okay? Okay, don't do that, all right? No coughing, no sneezing, all right? You're going to turn to a neighbor, and you can even show them your artwork. Say, this is me. What do you like about it, right? And you're going to share with them your idea of where you are. And if you don't have an idea yet, still talk to your neighbor and listen to their idea. And if both of you don't have an idea, talk to each other together from a distance and try to like pan out what would be a good place to be. I mean, you could be in outer space if you want. Doesn't matter. It could be complete fantasy. It could be reality. It could be indoors, outdoors, cartoon world. You can have all your friends there. It's all up to you. But you got to think about that environment before you make it. Once you have it, discuss it with a partner. Talk about, well, I'm going to be outside. Well, your partner that you're talking to should be asking questions about specifics, details. Well, where outside? Playground. Well, what's on the playground? What are you going to draw? Well, I'm going to draw swings and a slide. That's it? You're just going to have a swing and a slide? That's your playground? I mean, what color is the ground? Are you going to have trees? Right? You're going to have more playground equipment? Are there be other minions on it? How are you going to do? What's the sky going to be like? Is it cloudy outside? Because you told me you're on a playground, so you're outside. Is it cloudy out? Is the sun out? Is it at night? So start talking to each other, share your idea, ask questions, go back and forth. You got 2 or 3 minutes to do this, okay? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I got to fix my ad here. What's this one? Paris? I have no idea what that is. No, I want Sia. Yeah, that's nice. Let's do Sia. What is this? The greatest? Okay, that's fine. I'm watching the time. I'm watching the time. Keep talking. You got more time. You got to talk about what you're doing. Ask questions. Get the details down before you draw it. Oh, and if you're remote and you don't have a partner, haha, I didn't forget about you. Talk to someone at home. If you can't talk to someone at home, ask yourself the questions, okay? Ask yourself, all right, I decided this. What are my details? What am I talking about here? Do I need more than just what I'm thinking? What else can I add to it? All right, ask yourself the questions. It's okay. I feel like I'm talking to myself right now, so no big deal. All the great thinkers actually talk out loud. That's how you get your ideas down. You just talk it out. I got another minute or two. It's my eyeball. I'm literally waiting those full minutes for you guys so you can talk about it. I'll give you 30 more seconds. Oh man, I didn't see that. Is that Bob Ross right there? Look at that. Bob Ross right there. Bob's sitting right there the whole time. Look at that. Oh, that's funny. Here, why don't we do this then? Get that one instead. Yeah. It's a little Bob right there. All right, that's not bad. All right, so now you got all that information down. And if you're still chatting with people about what you're trying to make, or you still get that idea, guys, you always pause the video, all right? Just don't fast forward. You can always pause the video. I'm thinking about my background. And I did say outer space. I kind of like it. I kind of like outer space. I can't get out of my head, but like I'm a minion and I don't have like a helmet on. And I'm looking at this and I think I can draw a helmet around him. I think I can. What is this? Oh, it's an advertisement. Get that, it's an advertisement of a music video. Let's see here. Okay. Do we have it now? We have it now. Oh, these guys are pretty good. Oh, it's cold water. All right. So let's see here. I think I'll take... Now, you should obviously use a pencil for the environment. Don't go marker. Use a pencil first. Sketch it out. I'm going to take what kind of my pencil sort of thing, right? It's a pencil, but it's not really. I'm going to actually make... some sort of helmet right here. Let's see what happens. And this is all like... I'm thinking this now. There's no editing. I'm just doing this. So if I fail, I fail. What am I going to do, right? I'll just take whatever mistakes I make and then try to make something new out of them. So I'm trying to make a helmet right here. So, and I don't just want the outline of the helmet, but I want like the visor thing. But I know I don't have a lot of room because I'm going to have to draw onto my minion's face. So I'm just going to do this right near the hairline. And then go straight across. Like that. But you don't have to, I mean, you could take my idea if you want it. It's okay. But I'm going for the space thing with the space helmet. I'm going for it. You guys do whatever you want to do. It's your choice. It's your project. Just use pencil at first. I'm going with pencil. I know it's a marker. I know it's a marker. You got to use a pencicle. All right? I'm using a marker so you can see what I'm doing. If I used a pencicle, can't see it. All right, so I've got my helmet thing down here. You know what? I'm going to have like a little antenna doohickey here too, just to really kind of like sell the whole, ooh, you know what I should, I'll just make the round thing. I was thinking of putting like a radar dish on it, but that's pretty good. And I got that there. I'm cool with everything else. And maybe over here, I'll have like the world, a couple like cloud things going on here. And then underneath is like land. Land over here. So there's like overlapping going on over there. Let's see here. I can have maybe like moons over here with the little craters. Put little mini lines in there too. So whatever you're doing, guys, go for it. Go for it. Let's see, obviously we'll have some sort of comet in here somewhere and stars and things like that. So I'm gonna put a star over here. I'll put comet over here. Let's see, I could put another, oh, we gotta have one of these, obviously. Come on, it's outer space. A little funky there. I think I'll put a rocket ship in here too. I think I'm good with a rocket ship. See some of the flames come out there, and I'll put the USA on it. There you go. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see if I can add some more stars here. I like to add things that have a little bit of overlap. You can't see around it. Maybe like over here I'll have that much of a star because it's like behind them. There we go. Now the next thing I got to do is, now that I'm complete with my background. I mean, I could add a couple more things, and I probably should, which means that you should. But we're at the end. So we're going to pause this, and tomorrow we will finish up this project. Yeehaw!